Blast would begin to beat the fucking shit out of Jiraiya and Naruto. Be like, oh my god, weak, kicking Jiraiya in his balls. Like, he kicked this nigga in the balls with a full Biju cloak, Rasengan to his dick. Oh shit, I think I killed him. You kicked him in his balls with the Rasengan Biju infused Chidori Rasengan. Radori. Whatever. Obviously, you can't kick a nigga in his balls and not with that type of a technique and not expect him to bite stardust. Yeah, I know. I'm not stupid. I have 4,355-year-old demons living with me. We're not demons. I'm the beast living inside me. Good. And I'm a dragon technically, not a tail beast. But you have a power equivalent of Juby. And you're not a tail beast. Yeah, I guess I could be considered a tail beast. I'm called the 10-tailed white dragon. But I usually have 1 tails. Alright, I don't give a shit. White Chidori and black Rasengan! Holy Radori! He'd say unholy Radori, which is basically a mixture of a white Rasengan and a black Chidori. And curse mark. As he would charge at Naruto so fucking fast, he blitzed him. And basically he would teleport, stabbing Naruto through his chest, going towards Jiraiya and stabbing him right in his shoulder. Then spin kicking Jiraiya into Naruto, hitting them with a black hell flame fireball. Then a holy pillar, which is basically a light attack when he concentrates a lot, because the light hole, being able to basically control light is hard to do to him. So he sends a basically pillar of energy of chakra, which has been manipulated and transformed into light energy by transferring negative chakra into positive chakra by meeting with light chakra, therefore transforming it into positive chakra, therefore countering the negative chakra, like how positive and negative works for battery chargers. One counters the other, and another counters the other. Kind of like a yin-yang type of thing. Blast would crack his neck as a loud pop would be echo. Oh dear God, why did my neck pop so loud, he'd say. Oh, you're good. Your neck just has a lot of stress on it. Has somebody been choking me in my sleep? Yeah. Who? I think it was Origin. Why the fuck is Origin choking me in my sleep? He hates you. What did I ever do to him? You beat his ass and humiliated him? Humiliated? Okay, that's what we do every day. They humiliate me, I humiliate them. I beat the shit out of them. I quote-unquote let them beat the shit out of me. Yeah, but if you're dead, he becomes the leader. No, Phantom becomes the leader. Then he'll kill Phantom. Whatever. Fucking, let Origin try. He'll never be able to kill me. As all of a sudden a memory would flash in Blast's head before seeing a fucking very buff boy nigga standing there, approximately 9 to 10 feet tall, with all white eyes and a blue shirt and green pants. We're saying, "Hello, master," before fading away. What the fuck? Am I the one who saw that? Yeah, we saw it. What was it? I don't fucking know. Don't ask me.
What?
You know what it is. The city, because... As Boss would say, before jumping in the air, flying. essentially how positive bounces off the negative. He's using that to bounce. He's bouncing his positive chakra off the negative chakra, therefore basically making him bounce off. Them bouncing off each other creates a reaction where they keep him in the air. As he would fly towards Naruto near Mach speed, like sound speed, hyper speed, punching Naruto dead in his jaw, dislocating it. Come on, Uzumaki, where's that thrill? Where's that I'm gonna be Hokage? Come on, you can't be Hokage if your jaw's getting broken so easily. Come on, kid. Here's a wise man once said, it's about drive, it's about power, put in the work, put in the hours. Come on. And you gotta take what's yours. Come on, boy, let's go. As the hole in Naruto's chest from Blast basically stabbing him, basically pulling a Sasuke, but not hitting his heart, because if he wanted to kill Naruto, he'd already be dead. That's a fact on God. Blast is essentially a demigod already. As Naruto's jaw would relocate itself, as he would say, I'm gonna be Hokage no matter what. That's what I want to do. That's what I say. Before his eyes would flicker red and white, black and white. Let's show this kid why we're called the Reaper, shall we? Who are we talking to? Oh, nothing. Just a couple of friends of mine. I have friends in high places, boy. As Blast would raise his hands, the clouds would begin to swirl as a hurricane would form above him. Shut the fuck up. Younger siblings. Down, turn it down, 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 down. Don't bring me down, no, 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 no. Don't bring me down, 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 down. As the clouds would begin to swirl like a thunderstorm, as black thunderbolts would begin to strike, burning trees and eviscerating them. As white energy would begin to white and black thunderbolts would go crazy all over the place. As energy would begin to accumulate in Blast's palm, as a divine light would shoot into the sky, as an orb of immense godlike power would begin to form. This is by far my strongest attack. You wanna know what's it called, boy? Wrath of Asri of Death, or Reaper's Judgment, whichever you want to choose, but I call it Wrath of Death, Imperial Reaper's Judgment. As a black and white orb would form above Blast, growing by the second. As lightning, it would be so powerful, just the mere presence of it would make earthquakes in the earth. As even in another dimension, all the primordials would fear, saying, holy shit, this Blast? Dear God. Yeah, I can see why he's the leader, both the twins would say at the same time. Yeah, right. So powerful, Origin would say. No wonder you can't beat Phantom and you can't even touch him. He's practically a god. There's no such thing. What's a god to a king? Pretty sure he's still a shut up, Phantom. Origin. Shut up. What's a god to death? Exactly. A non-believer. Well, what's a god to a non-believer? Non-existent? As Blast's very arm would begin to get affected by the immense amount of power, as his arm plates and shoulder coverings would begin to get tattered and shredded by the amount of power coursing through his arm now. As veins of raw, pure power would begin to form in his arm, as the mark would form going all the way up to his eyes, as a horn would slowly sprout, as a tiny horn would sprout in his head, but not the one of whites. A different horn. As his Sharingan would begin to change, only his right eye, as it would become something different. A Mangekyo Sharingan, but instead of the regular, it would have a yin-yang type of thing. But only one template, a pure white yin in one, and in the other, just one really. An eternal, some weird dojutsu, as a yin-yang type of Sharingan would appear in his eye. As his hands would become claws. Because he kind of got his surgery done where his body kind of got turned into a Boruto. Like how Amato's robots work, where they have ninja enhancements, ninja tech enhancements, like how Kawaki has his ninja tool arm. Blast essentially made his arm into that. He's planning on turning his entire body into a ninja tool. As he would raise his hand in the air even further, as the ball of power would begin to expand, as the divine-like aura would begin to erupt off a blast, destroying all the trees, all the life force would be sucked from the trees as well, as black markings would appear on blast. Yeah, this isn't my character that I designed, but I'm just using it as an example of what the horns are going to look like. Later on, I might just design my own Otsutsuki. Even though I'm not really that good at art. Ha! I did it. As Glass would sprout a horn from his right here, with a black karma seal running up his face. Mysterious mark. Okay, I gotta get this specific. By the way, guys, I copyright strike claim a yin yang Sharingan, so it's mine. If I find one that looks like it, I will not claim or copyright them, because only if it look cool, but it's mine. Most of the things I use in this series are gonna be mine, just like the idea is mine. Copyright claim it, I copyright strike it. I will go. This is mine. Reaper Clan is mine. I came up with it. It's my original idea. So if you want to use it, you better contact me first. Because you don't use my fucking what if ideas, like what if Naruto's from the Reaper Clan. This is what his right eye looks like. This is his horn right here. Black karma seal. This is his eye. As Boss would say, bow before your god, mortals. What the fuck? Naruto would say, is he a god? Damn right, Blast would say, I'm everyone's god, human. Now, feel the wrath of the Reaper! He screams, throws a blast down, as an explosion big enough to be seen from space, as a white-skinned figure with blue eyes would be seen on the moon, looking down on Earth before saying, interesting. As a gigantic hole would be made, visible enough to see from orbit. As a gigantic crater would be seen. As Naruto would be seen there, covered in blood, with his stuff, all his body tattered and destroyed, loudly floating on some would-be boss would say, "I think I overdid it." As as the horn from his head would disappear, as his eye would return to its normal Sharingan, as the mark would disappear. Holy shit. Could it be? Both Judy and Light would say in unison. Could it be what? Oh, nothing. Whatever you say. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, sure. Boss said if we're looking down, alright then. A white chakra would surround him as he would heal Naruto and Jiraiya. I forgot that Naruto's gonna become 100 times, almost 300 times stronger after this battle. Approximately 1,232 times stronger. As I've mentioned before, you and Naruto have a special unique ability exclusive only to you that the more damage you would take, your body accumulates that, and essentially, after you become regenerate, after you're healed and regenerate, your body will accumulate all that damage you took and basically transfer it and morph it into power. So the more damage you take, your body will transform said damage into power. In exchange for the damage, you get power. And you basically almost killed Naruto today. Yeah! Boss would begin to laugh. I'm gonna enjoy this. After you see the Akatsuki at a meeting, but there would be another figure there. A figure wearing a black cloak. With a mask. It's all going according to my plan. Your plan is merely getting us destroyed and killed? No. We need to get Blast as strong as possible for our plan to succeed. We cannot have true balance and peace in the world without it. We cannot risk it. He's becoming too strong at this point. At this point, there's nobody in the world who I can think of that's strong enough to go toe-to-toe with someone that powerful. People are considering him to be a god. A god! Exactly. That's what we need. People to think of him as a god. One god attracts another. What? You'll see, Akatsuki. Just wait. For now, I will be leaving. I will be sending a person here to assist you. Let's see how much stronger my younger brother will become. As a portal would open in the front of the husk, a gigantic wooden statue, the mysterious figure would jump through. We skip a month, about a year, almost a month. We skip 5 months later. It's been 5 months since you went rogue. Naruto's progress with the Rasengan has become even better. I know. It's amazing. Of course, mine dwarfs his. Basically, you basically improve upon his Rasengan even 100 times better. I find that I can infuse both my chakras into it. And I have a third type of chakra that I never even knew about. Anti-chakra. Nice, he'd say. Half of your suit got destroyed. I can fix it up in a bit. Boss will take for keep fixing his suit instantaneously. Would you use the Yamato? Or the Executioner? I feel if I used those, it would be overkill. I sustain a very big power boost from them. As we would see Naruto in a hospital bed, as he would wake up. Well, no, as we would see Naruto training, meditating on top of water. Let's go, Jiraiya would say. We only have 5 months left before we can return to the hidden. We need to find Tsunade and get Blast. Jiraiya, the Reaper. What about him? I think he might be Blast. What makes you think that? Because he knew my name and everything. He knew about the Nine Tails. He knew about I came from Konoha. He even knew about Blast. He knew about my parents. He even knew. He knew about what happened to my parents. Like, only Blast would really know about that, and others too. Blast is one of the only people I can think of that knew I was the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. He's one of the only people I can think of that has black chakra, for God's sake. And he knew every technique that I knew. Shadow Clone Jutsu, the Rasengan, and coincidentally, the Chidori. Only Blast knows both of those jutsus. Well, the other one, the Rasengan, I'm not quite sure. Do you think that the Reaper might be your brother? I'm not certain of it, but yeah. Huh. You have a lot of points. Shadow Clone Jutsu, the Chidori, Rasengan, which means he's definitely been watching us. But how? With what? Not what, but whom, a mysterious figure would say. Who's there? Why would I reveal myself to you? Humans. As the voice would disappear, going quiet. My mask is broken as half and Blast's mask was destroyed from his fight with Naruto and Jiraiya, who would hang it up, fusing it back together. Hey Phantom! How's the new jutsu going? Good. Ever since I learned how to do magnet release, it's become a lot easier. And mist release. I've even learned to infuse my chakra into my katana like you. I can even infuse my chakra natures in. So nowadays I'm covering it with a mist. A phantom mist, as I call it. And how's your martial arts coming? I've got the basics down. It's pretty advanced for such a basic martial arts. It utilizes chakra points. But because I'm able to see the soul, I basically have a Byakugan, but I'm not a Hyuga. Speaking of which, you told me that if I master the ability to see souls, I might just be able to see the dead and bring the dead back to life. So we talking I can make an entire zombie apocalypse? No. Well, technically yes, but no. They want to come back as zombies. They would come back. You could choose how you want them to come back. If you want them to come back as spirits, they come back as spirits. If you want them to come back with their body, they come back with their body. Hell, you can even bring people back from the dead. I can what? I only have this in there. Der Frischniergierder. Fuck you say? Oh my god, he doesn't even know how to speak that tongue. Get it, Jesus would say. What tongue? I don't speak old man. Der Schnagesnierbier. Ziernergiergenderon. I know, right? Years. Do guy, Charlie. What? I know, right? Stop talking behind. I know you're talking about me behind my back. Alright then, whatever. We're not attacking anything. You need to rest, Flash. You used up surprisingly a lot of chakra in that fight. You destroyed the limiters that I implanted in your suit. Wait, you put limiters in my fucking armor? All of us have limiters, Blast. Each of us are about low Kage level. Nah, I'd say I'm low Kage level. You're getting there, Phantom. But everyone else, I'd say, is about high Abu level. Thank you, but fuck you at the same time. But when you went to your full power, you were definitely above a Kage. Oh, hell yeah. Considering the fact I destroyed this, I made a crater the size of a village, yeah. Yeah, but when I was talking with Naruto, playing the Reaper, I had a flashback, and I saw a very beefy nigga, like a big ass, a very beefy boy, like he had pectorals for days, and muscles on his abs, and his abs on his abs, but he had all white eyes with a blue and green shirt on, green pants and blue shirt. He had a pickaxe too, a really big pickaxe. But the fucking weird thing was, his body was square. Like a square. His head was a square, but his body kept the muscular aspect, but still had some square aspectorals to it. Like his muscles looked more squarier. But he still had muscles for days. He had calves for days. I was talking about you, Origin, but saying your name must have set off the memory. I don't know then. Don't bring me into it. Keep saying for disappearing in a black mist. Where's he going, Bounce? Oh, him? I don't know. He's been going out training a lot. I think he has a secret girl he's not telling us about. Oh, we definitely gonna look into this. Oh yeah, for sure, both the twins would say. We're definitely looking into it. Starting to get worried. Yeah, this man might be picking hoes over his bros. What kind of bro picks a hoe over his bros? Like, fuck nah. He's about to get booted from the Primordials if that's the case. In this team, our second rule is bros before hoes. Our first rule is never show your face and don't show mercy to your opponent. Exactly. Boss would say. Alright then. So, y'all want to see a neat technique that I learned? Or, all the Primordials would say, as Boss would put out his palm, as he would focus, as his mark would expand on his body up to his shoulder, as he would focus, as similar to what happened when Kaguya opens a portal, a rift in time and space would open. Like Kaguya's portals, basically, one of Kaguya's portals. Then a spiraling portal, like how Boruto makes it, would appear behind Boss. As Boss would walk through the I'm calling that the rift warp, a rift, a tear, a rift, a dimension tear, and then the portal, just a rift. So, as he would walk through the weird portals and come out the other portal. Why is that one shaking? So basically he opens up portals like Kaguya does. as they would close. So you're essentially saying you can open portals. But the thing is, when I open them, I go into a completely different dimension. So you're telling me we have dimensions? I mean, I have dimensions, but I could probably give you guys some turf. Have our own turf, eh? Yeah, but there was this one dimension I went to that had these big-ass mushroom houses and gigantic statues of toads. A lot of toads for some bloody reason. That sounds oddly familiar. Probably nothing totally important to what's going on. Yeah, totally unimportant, I would say. It's important if you say it's not important. Why not? Nuh-uh. What the fuck's with your laugh? Bro, you basically can see the future. You predicted everything up to this point with 100% accuracy. 132% accuracy. And I bet you the next thing you're gonna say is, what the fuck, bro, how? What the fuck? Wait a damn minute. Okay, you can definitely see into the future. No, I'm just really good at reading people's mouths. Wait, are there females of your species light? No. Technically, I don't even have a gender. Excuse me? Technically speaking, I don't have a gender. Then what the fuck are you, a guy or a girl? I classify myself as a guy. So what are you, asexual? No. I don't have a gender, okay? I'm made of chakra. I don't have a specific gender. I classify as a guy. It's fucking confusing. How do you classify as a guy if you're made of chakra and you don't have a gender? The way it works is I'm not a physical being. I just materialize as a physical being. I associate myself as a guy because of my figure. Juby is a guy because, well, yeah, why the fuck not? Unlike me, Juby is an amalgamation of darkness. So he can morph his body to be anything he wants. That's interesting, what I could say. Whatever. By the way, when I was fighting Naruto, I had this weird sensation go through my body when I was using my lightning style. Like, I heard someone whisper a name in my ear. Like, Shaz something, Shazam, Shazoom. I don't quite remember it. So that means they've been transported to this world as well. Who's been transported to what world? You'll see in the future, Blast. Okay, whatever. As we would skip to the skies, a gigantic tear would open as two blades would fall out of the sky with an axe falling behind them as the tear would close. I wonder if I can absorb souls with this mark. Yeah, you can. I guess you could say the mark is a part of your clan. Huh. Yeah, your clan might have had somewhat of a god complex, so I'm just gonna let you know that before you meet any other members. Wait, there's more of my clan out there, but I thought you said we're extinct. There's others out there, you just haven't met them. Oh my god. I'm not the last of my clan. Damn it! I'm gonna have to call Itachi again. Wait, what? Nothing. Oh, I got the joke! I got the joke. That was a fucked up joke. So Sasuke's been in the hospital for 5 months. Good thing I taught him how to do mental image training. Like, he's probably become 100 times stronger. It helps, but not that much. Well, unless you have very good chakra control like I have. Oh, unless your name's fucking Naruto Uzumaki. Even though I have about 1723, you have 40 times the amount tracker he has. And I can control it even better than he does. Hey, Blast, you know what I noticed? Yeah, Phantom? Come here. What the hell? There's almost this platform over there. It's a room. So when you were fighting, I saw a room. There was a platform, a bridge sort of thing open. Created. It was formed. Uh-huh. And like, come here. Uh-huh. A house. Look inside. Dear God, why is it so large? She said, and second of all, look at it. You not see the empty wall of weapons? Yeah, there's the Yamato in that katana case, and there's the executioner in the weapon holster. Huh. Weird. Lie down. That better not be in my background. You're good. Alright then. Blast. This is where you draw your weapons from. Originally, you drew them from a pocket dimension. They must have instinctively transported themselves to this dimension as a way of you, so you can see where they are. Couldn't I access the dimension using this weird mark on my hand? Yes. I think I prefer them to be there. I don't want them being in the base just in case somebody tries to steal them. Oh, don't worry. Nobody can steal them. Because they basically, well, as you see, if someone's not their owner, they will suck the soul right out of them. And the stronger they are, the faster they suck the soul out of them. Yeah, I don't think I want to keep this at the base, because we have some pretty powerful guys. You've literally called us all weak, Phantom would say to Blast. I didn't mean to. Yeah, sure. But that's why I'm leaving off part. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is it 11? Thou shalt never attempt definitely. My nigga finna say before going fucking ape shit on my base. He was smack Naruto in his face. Finna fly into the Part 12, baby. We're catching up to fucking Reality Hacker, although we're not gonna get. I mean, shut the fuck up. You don't talk until I end. But, I think I'm going to stop recording this when I catch up to Reality Hacker. Then I'm going to focus on other series. Then I'm going to focus on this series in Reality Hacker.